Clutch Talk family, what's the deal? We back at it. Me and my boy T here in the building, checking in. My dog T, how you doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man, chilling. You fresh out of work, my boy? You
I'm
still got the vest on and
fresh out of
everything.
work, man, with the vest on, man. Back to real
Uh,
work.
man, I love it. I love it, man. That's how you know the grind is real. But for the family out there at home, man, if you clicked on this video, you already know what it is, man. This or that, very fun game, very fun episode. It'll be all types of things. It'll be this or that players, this or that teams, all that. I'm not going to talk too much about it in the intro. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. You'll see. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on that bell so you get a notification every time we drop a video, and follow our social medias. It's at Clutch Talk Pod, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that. Let's go ahead and get into it. My boy T, you ready?
Get it, man.
All right, here we go. So right now we do see that the Celtics are the number one seed in the Eastern Conference at 41-16, and the Nuggets are the number one seed in the West at 39-18. So records aside, Celtics or Nuggets, which team is really the best team to you?
I'll say this. I think the Celtics got a better record. Better record. I think the Celtics are a better team than the Nuggets, but the Nuggets got the better player overall on their roster. Jamal Murray is looking like old Jamal Murray. He's been balling out. Aaron Gordon is playing some really, really impressive basketball. But for depth purposes, I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics. They just have a better bench. They have more talent. And the Denver Nuggets, they just traded away Bones Highland for practically nothing. They did pick up Reggie Jackson, but there's a reason why the Clippers gave up on Reggie Jackson and traded him away for Mason Plumlee. Let's get that straight. He traded him for Mason Plumlee. And I'm not discrediting Mason Plumlee because I think he has having a really good year. But if Reggie Jackson was balling, he would have never got traded. So
absolutely. As far as the depth wise, I definitely do agree. I think that the Celtics are the deepest team in the league, and like not just against the Nuggets. They're just the deepest team, period. And they're definitely the most built for a championship when you just look at it from from today's point of view. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a hard time, getting with and agreeing with you with that statement of saying that the Nuggets have the best player. Because I know Jokic do. I know he's two-time reigning MVP, all this and that, but I don't know if I could so clearly give the nod of a Jokic over Tatum as the best player. How are you feeling about that?
I've seen Jason Tatum choke in the biggest moments ever. And I said that's not fair for Jokic because he hasn't been there yet, correct? But man, Jokic does everything. He does everything. He does you could talk about scoring. I don't like comparing a forward and a legit big like a center. I don't like comparing that. I think it's corny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really compare. But if you watch Jokic, take Jokic off the Denver Nuggets. Let's be honest, John. They might be fighting for the play-in.
That is true. They'd be a very bad team.
Might be. And the truth of the matter is, no one had the Denver Nuggets being the number one seed in the Western Conference this year. We expect them to be a playoff team, but come on, man. The Denver Nuggets are better than every single team right now in the Western Conference by a mile. They're better than the Memphis Grizzlies. They're better than the Sacramento Kings. They're better than Dallas, Suns, Clippers, right now at least, correct? Right? And they have the best player in the Western Conference at the moment. Personally, in my opinion, and maybe even not at the moment. I think he's the best player potentially in both conferences.
Ooh, wow. Well, look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's hard to put up an argument against that because it is also hard at the end of the day to compare Jason Tatum and Jokic because they're just two vastly different players. They do vastly different things. So I can't say I necessarily agree with you, but I can't say I disagree with that. But I do agree with the point that the Celtics are the deeper and better team, in my opinion. But all right, let me go ahead and push into my next this or that. All right, so we all thought that the absence of Zion would not affect the Pelicans this much. As a matter of fact, we both said that we thought the Pelicans were going to be able to stay above the 6th seed, but now they have fell below. They're currently in the 7th seed at 29-28. A game and a half, only a game and a half in front of the 11th seed. And now we hear news about, thank you, shout out to my boy Top Notch, delivered us the news of Zion's re-aggravated injury. So shout out my boy, right? So because we got that news, we know that Zion's now going to miss even more times. Reports saying multiple weeks after All-Star break. So my this or that is, will they be making the play-in or not?
Yeah, I mean, I think they make the play-in no matter what, but I am concerned. I mean, listen, they're 29-28. They're 3-7 in their last 10. They're currently on a 1-game losing streak. They've been playing really bad basketball. There was a point in time where they're on a 10-game losing streak, and of course they beat the Los Angeles Lakers. Nothing new. The Lakers just typically do that all the time. But a 10-game losing streak, John, is bad. It is really bad. And even with Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum back, the team just hasn't really been playing good without Zion. So I'm definitely concerned. But I mean, let's be honest with you. They're not going to fall out. I mean, the Utah Jazz, we kind of know what direction they're going in. Thunder is very interesting because I think they're fighting low key to get in a play-in, and then just the Minnesota Timberwolves. So you got 10 teams. The most they can really fall to is 10, and Zion's going to eventually come back, and I think the team is going to start rolling again.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I do think they're going to be able to survive and stay in the play-in, but I definitely am concerned, and it's kind of like scary to think, or I guess kind of crazy to think about, because when Zion was in the lineup and playing and balling out, the Pelicans were the number 1 seed, and we were even saying like, oh, no question, they're going to be a top 6 seed. They're not even going to have the play-in situation. But now, I mean, depending on when Zion comes back, they could either definitely be a play-in team or might mess around and miss the play-in situation. That would be wild. That'll be one of the biggest fall-offs from first seed to missing play-in situation.
I like to say this though, right? They weren't just missing Zion; they were missing Brandon Ingram. So that plays a role.
Absolutely,
plays a part.
Absolutely, we got to see my boy. I had Bi in my fantasy, but I had got rid of him because he's just out for so dang long with that toe injury. But
yeah,
all right, let's get to my third this or that. I think I know your answer for this one, but I need to hear it on wax. Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Donovan Mitchell been playing bad lately, and I think it's because of his injury. But I mean, I seen Donovan Mitchell beat Donovan Mitchell, and I seen Devin Booker beat Devin Booker. But I also seen Devin Booker get mollywopped by the Dallas Mavericks in Game 7.
Okay, look, this one right here is very close. Like, this is really close. Like, if you look at the numbers are almost identical. They're almost identical, almost the same thing. So I had to look to myself and say, John, what else matters? And what else matters to me? If the numbers are identical, if the numbers are the same, what else matters? Winning. Devin Booker's won more. So in this one, I'm gonna have to go Devin Booker. I have to do the book, man. But all right, here we go. Last this or that. You got a game winner on the line. All right. You need to hit this game winning bucket. Going to Dame or you going to Curry?
I'm going to Dame.
Why?
Their range is both incredible. Like, they can both shoot from half court. They can both shoot from full court. If they really, really wanted to, they could both do it, right? And I wish I had like the most clutch shot chart right up right now. But like Max Kellingham said, if Steph and Iguodala are on the line, I'm going with Andre Iguodala, right? That's what Max Kellingham said, you know? And it's crazy. It was crazy that he said that. But, man, I literally witnessed Dame end my team's playoff hopes. I literally watched Dame do this constantly. I literally watched the play. I posted a video, right? Dame had the ball. The defense stopped him. He's at half court. He looks at nobody guarding him. He does this and just pulls it. Like nothing happened.
That was wild. That was for 41 feet. I think I seen that clip you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dame is just that dude, bro. And like Curry's that dude too. I think Curry's the best point guard in NBA history up there with Magic. But man, when it comes to Dame, I don't want to say he's unstoppable, but dude, his hit, like, I don't think it's a hard question that you're asking because their range is there. Like they're very identical. I think Steph his resume blows out, Dame's resume and stuff like that. But it doesn't really matter for that question. But I just have to go with Dame because I witnessed him literally end my team's career.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the question wise, I agree. I have to go Dame. Not only do I agree to everything you said, but I also think he's just got more of that dog in him. I'm not saying Curry don't got that dog. I'm not saying Curry don't got that grit in him, but he don't got it like Damian Lillard. He don't got that Oakland, California, Bay Area grit in him. You know what I'm saying? So, and I got to shout out to Bay, man. So shout out to Bay. But if I was just gonna just take a player like Curry as a player or Dame as a player for 4 quarters, not just a game winning shot, then I'm taking Stephen Curry. But as far as game winning shot, I got to take Dame for it, man.
Definitely. So my question is, right? I have one question for you and one question only, right? Who is the undisputed GOAT? And listen, real quick, okay? LeBron, Jordan. But just give me one valid reason of why he's better than Michael Jordan, or give me one valid reason of why he's better than LeBron James. That's all I want to hear.
Only one reason. I can only give you one.
Just one reason. That's it.
Okay. LeBron James is the undisputed GOAT. And my one reason as to why LeBron James is the undisputed GOAT is because of his longevity in the game.
We walking it off just like that, man.
Hey, man, if you didn't know, now you know. Make sure you go follow us on our socials.
6 losses.
Also been to 10 NBA finals in a row.
6-0.
He's also been to 10 NBA finals in a row. He's also changed the game. Look, man, hey, you don't want to get me started on the LeBron debate, dog. You don't want to get me started because I will get this place crunk. And I will prove why LeBron is.
No, but that's all. But that's all Jordan fans really got to say.
That's all. I mean, but by the time Jordan was 38, he was puffing on cigars and playing golf, while LeBron is becoming the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. But you know what I'm saying? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Anyway, make sure you get at us on the socials. Follow us on our TikTok, Clutch Talk, our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. It's Clutch Talk Pod. I'm over here trying to get ahead of myself. My boy T, I know you tired. You got any last words to say before we get up out of here?
I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, beautiful words from the heart, man. Y'all heard that, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you check us out on our socials. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that bell so you get a notification every time we drop a video. And that's it, man. We out of here, y'all. Let's talk out.